If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Hello, welcome in. This is WNST 1570, Towson, Baltimore. We're here live at Padonia Station for the finals of the King of Baltimore Sportstalk competition. I am here with former Super Bowl winning coach Brian Billick, current NFL. There you go, give him a round of applause. Current NFL analyst for Fox and also the NFL Network. I guess, Coach, as a long-time defender of yours on many message boards, my first question would be, last year would the Ravens have had the same record if you would have been the head coach?
No, we would have been better than 11-5.
I think it's a fair answer and absolutely correct. I mean, if you look at your career record, you were always great for the league and also at home. I guess another question I have for you is you were a tight end at BYU, all Western Athletic Conference, got drafted in the NFL. Well, what are your feelings about Todd Heap at this stage of his career? Do you think if he comes off the line, is not held blocking this year, do you think he can still be a pass-catching weapon for the Ravens?
Well, I don't think blocking's ever been a problem for Todd. He learned from one of the best, Shannon Sharp. You don't have to be a big, overpowering, pointed attack blocker. Todd's at that point in his career where it's all about staying healthy. A lot of veterans, when you get to that point, that's why he's not doing a lot in the OTAs. He's going to do everything he can to stay healthy. If he can stay healthy, he's still going to be one of the best tight ends in the league. But that's the challenge for him. Can he stay healthy? And you're not going to know that till you get into the season.
Obviously, with Fox covering the NFC, were you able to see LJ Smith this past year? Any thoughts on him?
I did not see a lot of Philadelphia games. I didn't see any of the Philadelphia games live, but I did see him on tape. He's a lot like Todd in the sense that he's a great receiver. He's a solid blocker. Has had some issues with the injury, and I think the 1-2 combination. What really hurt them last year was a loss when Todd Heap would get hurt and Dan Wilcox. That 1-2 punch. And I know Cameron loves to have the tight end involved with the offense. With Todd Heap and LJ Smith, that'll be in pretty good shape knowing one of the two should be healthy at any given time.
I'm a large fan of the University of Maryland. They've gone ahead and they've named the offensive coordinator James Franklin the head coach in waiting. You've had a large history prior to the NFL and college game. I was curious if they had not named James Franklin head coach, staying here, living in Maryland, if you would have had interest in that position.
Oh gosh, I love being in college ball. I coached college ball for 12 years, and I love the pomp and the pageantry and the kids and everything about it. But at this point in my career, to go back and to sit in a home of an 18-year-old kid, trying to recruit him to whatever school I was with, I loved recruiting when I was doing it, but at this point in my life, I don't think that would have been fair to the school.
Understood. I just figured you'd flash the ring and you'd have the recruits lining up at your door, but understood there. How would you like to transition to the NFL Network and Fox and being the analyst on the other side?
I've enjoyed it. Being in a different stadium every Sunday, being in a different facility every Friday, interviewing the players, connecting with coaches and players alike. And the best part is I can see a great game on Sunday, get on a plane, and not give a damn who won. I'd sleep a lot better than either one of the coaches.
Speaking of coaches, your coaching tree is fairly extended into the NFL right now. How many former coaches on your staff are currently head coaches? I believe it's 6 or 7.
Well, still going. Of course, you got Mike Singletary in San Francisco, who took over from Mike Nolan, so that was kind of get one and lose one combination. Jack Del Rio, obviously, down in Jacksonville. Rex Ryan, we just talked with Rex today. He's going to do a great job up in New York this year. Mike Smith down in Atlanta, and of course, you got Marvin in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think you never got enough credit for, well, all the assistant coaches gave you credit, but I don't ever remember hearing in the national media you receiving credit for the assistance you provided to your assistant coaches in interview prep and preparing them.
Well, I probably got, far be it for me to take credit for those guys. I probably got more out of the equation than they did in terms of what they brought to the organization. In terms of the national media, I doubt I'm going to get that credit after calling them all ambulance chasers in the Super Bowl.
Again, Mr. Billick, thank you for coming out, judging this. Again, WNST the King of Baltimore Sports Art Competition. Again, thank you for your time.
Very good, Chris.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.